And they booed her ass.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be thinking like it's just a race issue. They booed him for even introducing her ass.
My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put little baby in a spiral.
Welcome to SHAWNKENTV. I'm Sean, and this is my special guest, our camera guy,
What's
aka
up? What's up, everybody?
my boo. Okay, anyways, this is our segment of the weekend wrap up. This is basically what we're going to talk about, all the crazy stuff that happened this week in the news and pop culture, wherever you heard it. We heard it, Twitter, Instagram, so on and so forth. So let's start with the first thing I heard this week. The first thing was between Kandi and Phaedra. I'm not the biggest Real Housewives of Atlanta fan, but I heard the season was bomb, so I ended up watching this whole season anyway. And, you know, like I said, it ended, and they did this long, drawn-out 4-part reunion. And I know you don't watch it that much, but...
I seen the reunion, though.
But, you ain't had no choice. You was with me.
Shit,
Duh.
it was...
Duh.
It was crazy, though.
It was crazy, but it could have been to 1 or 2-part reunion, maybe.
Right.
But basically, we all found out that Phaedra is the biggest liar.
Not just Phaedra, though.
I mean, what do you mean not just Phaedra?
I mean, Portia, too.
I do agree with what you're saying. So, Portia is partially to blame. Or do you think she should take the rap just like Phaedra taking the rap?
Man, she just doing what anybody would do just to get the heat off of them. Just, you know.
Oh, so you think she came in there with an agenda?
She just directed it. Was like, yo, everybody thinks it's you, and I'm just gonna play the stupid role, so I'm just gonna bounce it to you, and that's it.
Oh, you think she did that?
Oh man.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
But now that Kandi knows, do you guys think that there should be like a lawsuit? I mean, that's kind of defamation of character.
Yeah, he went after her character. That's like, enough.
And let's let it be known.
And she's a businesswoman.
That's what I'm saying. Let's let it be known. Kandi makes her own money out, as do everyone else.
True,
but
true.
She does have a brand that she does work on.
And she's in her own lane too. So.
Ooh, you must be a Kandi fan.
I mean, hey, you gotta respect the hustle, man.
Yeah, I do. She's the bomb.
You got to.
But yeah, that's what happened. I mean, tell me what you guys think. Because at the end of the day, I do agree with you. Portia got her own mind. She chose to believe what she wanted to believe.
She's a grown ass woman. So.
Boom. He said it, not me.
Hey.
Moving on to fake news.
Bow wow wow yippee
yeah. Bow Wow decided to put out a picture of him, you know, traveling. Not really of him traveling, but like the setup of a person with a private jet and this nice car, and then come to find out it was fake.
Yeah, dude was behind him. Was like, yo, get your mans, bruh.
Like who does that?
Flexing going wrong, man.
But it was really flexing going wrong. It was ridiculous.
It ain't nothing wrong taking a regular flight.
Yeah, man.
People on it, you know, because
we take regular flights. We on a regular flight type of budget. Okay.
So, but that's his fault.
And it makes it funny because you have to realize we are in the age of internet.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yeah.
It goes by so fast. So it's like, okay, you put up a picture. You don't think somewhere out there, somebody has enough time on their hands to find where that picture came from.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
And they bust his bubble.
Big
and
time.
now he looks like a person just trying to put on for Instagram. This lets you know, though, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. You think you want that person like that person don't even got the like that they showing y'all.
Exactly. It don't even match up. We had a lady that got slammed by some, I'm gonna say a child that was just trying to be cool.
Yeah. This situation obviously happened in Florida, actually in Broward, not too far from, not in the same area of where we live, somewhat. You know, Miami, Broward, it's very close anyway.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that she was slammed, because the slamming happened because he was being stupid enough to try to pick this lady up and throw her in the pool.
Yeah, he lost his footing.
And he fell. This lady's older. I mean, to be honest, this lady's what, 65, almost 70 years old. And she came down there with a bunch of kids at a pool party. She came down there and, you know, trying to shut it down or basically tell them to be quiet. Instead of them just, you know,
shooing her away.
And one idiot decides to pick her up and then he drops her, and then still proceeds to pick her up again and throw her in the pool.
Yeah, he tried to dunk her. You know, everybody been to the pool, you know, it's a little thing to pick you up and dunk you in the pool. But he tried to pick her up. He had a crowd around him. His energy was running
They amped
high,
him up.
you know. So pretty much he slipped, fell. You thought he was going to stop.
You thought he would have stopped there, yes.
But he didn't. He proceeds to pick her up, and she's still holding on to a little dog on the leash.
That one makes it worse.
And her dog and the little boy was in
All
the
in the
pool.
pool. But now this what bothers me. Okay, this what makes it even worse. Number one, she was white.
Yeah, she was outnumbered too.
Number two, it was a pool of black kids. Now you already know how hard it is right now for us to, you know, separate ourselves from the crazies.
Exactly.
But at the same time, what also made me upset is that we are in this time of everybody pulling out the phone.
Quick.
Ain't not one kid was like, bruh, chill out. No, like, I guess I feel like I was that kid being young. Like, to stop somebody like, hey, bro, like, what the hell you doing?
True.
But
True.
no one, everybody's just like, you know what? Haha, this is funny. Let's put it on, you know, World Star. Let's put it on YouTube, Snapchat. Let's do. It's like, come on, y'all.
Live.
Now he's already he has actually turned himself in,
Yeah.
and I think he got probation or house arrest or something like that. I'm not sure because it's a whole bunch of fake news going around. That some people are like, oh, he got 5 years. He did not get 5 years of jail time for that. But he got lucky. Because the punishment could have been worse, especially if people are of color.
Yeah, especially
that's what I'm
with
saying.
that. And
It
when
could
you
have been
look at
worse.
the video, he didn't even have to do all that. They could have at least ushered the lady away and turned her around or something, locked her out.
Something, anything but trying to throw some woman. Because if that was my mom, I'm not gonna lie, it would have been on and popping. Okay?
Exactly.
All right, it would have been on and popping. I don't play about my mama. So,
Yeah.
let's get into Steve Harvey. If you guys haven't known or haven't heard, Steve Harvey.
He's burnt out.
What? I didn't even give them the story yet. And you already saying he's burnt out?
Go ahead on.
Whatever. So, as I was saying, in Steve Harvey news, Steve Harvey actually put out a memo to his team for the 5th season of the Steve Harvey Show.
Gruesome.
And the memo, I'm just going to read you guys some excerpts from the memo, okay? You guys tell me what you think. I'd like you all to review and adhere to the following notes and rules for season 5 of my talk show. There will be no meeting in the dressing room.
Damn.
No stopping by or popping in. No one. Do not come to my dressing room unless invited. Do not open my dressing room door. If you open my door, expect to be removed. My security team will stop everyone from standing at my door who have the intent to see or speak to me. I don't know. That's a little hard.
He just did what Trump did to the FBI director.
That's a whole nother story that we are willing to talk about, but not right now.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful. I mean, you have a team, and in order for you to be successful, you gotta appreciate your team. You ain't nothing without your team. But at the same time, this has been 5 seasons. Bruh, you ain't looking for your 6th one, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I feel like I understand him wanting that professionalism or that personal time, because you gotta look at it. He's Steve Harvey and he is on the show. Everyone is at him. At some point, it's like, okay, do y'all not see me taking a moment? Like, I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, do they not see him trying to have a moment to himself? If he's in the dressing room getting dressed, why are you popping in telling me about something that has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now?
I totally understand. So that means the culture wasn't right in the first place.
No, I feel like he had a too much of an open door policy.
Damn.
That's like,
That's exactly.
and I'm not saying something wrong, if something's wrong with that, but that's like a CEO doesn't want to be, I won't say he has a problem with being approached. It's just like, make an appointment.
Yeah, give me some time.
Make it professional. Although, even though I agree with what he was saying, how he said it was
totally left field, man.
It was. At the end of the day, this is why people have HR staff or communication staff, because CEOs don't do well with communicating.
Send them to do the dirty work, okay?
Yeah, you let them handle. Yes, and so it was like, who does that? You done wrote this whole letter, and now everybody looking at you like, bro, you mad disrespectful.
But you didn't even. I know it's addressed to the team. I mean, you addressed it to the whole United States now.
Yeah, but then I want to know who the hell leaked the letter, because it was a memo from within. So you can't even trust everybody in the team.
Damn.
I mean, dang, like it was an internal situation, not internal no more, because now he got an answer to it. Although I don't think he's sorry for what he said.
Nah,
he may just be sorry for how he said it. And he's only sorry for how he said it because he got caught.
He's Steve Harvey, man. He can move in ways that nobody else can right now. So
I mean, but it don't give you no excuse.
No, it don't. But that's why he's the way he is.
I guess. On a more proud note, because I am, I'm not gonna even lie to you. So Bethune Cookman College, they had their graduation this past week, and it was crazy. It went all over Twitter, and basically the commencement speech was actually given by
Betsy Devos.
Yep, Betsy Devos. And let's just say everybody knows she's not the most liked person, okay?
Nah, never.
Especially in the black community. Sorry, it's just what it is. And they being the students, got up and turned their backs while she was giving the speech.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is united. Yeah, but you gotta remember, the president of Bethune was, I think, Eddie Jackson. But he got up there and he was like, oh, do you guys want your degrees mailed to you? But at the same time, it's like, I felt like it was a generational split between the old black generation and the new black generation.
Right.
Because the old black generation, they're so used to just doing what they're supposed to do to get by.
It's a massive.
Ugh.
It's a massive.
Oh, I hate you sometimes.
Like that, but at the same time, it's a lot they take, and it's like I'm waiting for the promised land type shit. You know, because everybody believe in the promise. I know some don't. You know, whatever. But
I still think, like you said, they have that
you're gonna fight for something.
massa thing, and the newer generation is like, no, I'm not finna back down because my parents told me to.
Exactly.
And I think that's just what it was on that particular day. And I don't even think it's just about racism, because everybody got it. Everybody was getting booed that day.
Was there, and she got it.
She got booed. So Betsy got booed, and the president of Bethune got booed.
So who wants it?
Anybody can get it.
Yeah,
basically, that's just what it was. And I'm not mad at them at all. At the end of the day, you fight for what you believe in. Especially they were not hurting anyone.
Yep.
It was a simple protest.
Exactly.
People are getting upset like, oh my God, how disrespectful are they? No, disrespectful would have been just walking out. But they ain't got time for that. They was like, I still want my degree. She can get off the stage. And I feel like if I was the one graduating at that moment, why I can't choose who speaks at my graduation?
They said a petition was signed over like 50,000 people.
Oh my goodness, I'm done.
So that means
they ain't even trying to hear the kids.
Not at all.
And now you see why these kids ain't listening, because you ain't even trying to listen to them. That kind of wraps up everything from this week. If we missed anything that happened this week,
wrap up,
I mean, put it down in the comments. Tell us what you thought. Do you agree with these kids, you know, doing what they did, turning their back on this woman?
Or anything else that went down.
I'm just saying, that was
Thoughts.
that was a little tough though.
Put it in the comments.
Don't forget to follow all of our social medias. We have Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We have it all. So go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and share our video.
Peace.
Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble.